Good.
I just inhaled it through my nose.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's episode, I'm going to be bringing you through my recovery. Now, my recovery goes throughout my entire day. It's not just, for a certain hour or whatever. I believe that whoever recovers the fastest wins. I noticed that in the bear crawl. I just noticed that in life. If you can recover fast, if you can build your body up, that's not just physically, mentally as well, then you can cross more finish line. The first thing I do before anything, before I talk to anyone, before I look at emails, text messages, go on social media, before I look at any of this, I go on this app. Now, this app is called Church Home. It's a Christian app. You don't necessarily need to be Christian, obviously, to listen to this or to go on it, but I am, and it helps me get my mind right for the day. It's a 5-minute-ish prayer every single morning, and it just helps level everything out and start my day balanced. And I think your mind is the most important part of your body that needs to be balanced and that needs to be recovered, and this helps me recover. So I just go to the app, I press begin, I lay back, turn the sound up.
But it's one that we need to answer, and answer honestly. Do you feel valuable? Even right now, wherever you are in the world, do you have a sense that you're valuable before God? Today, I want us to read a very short but powerful statement that Jesus says over our life that speaks volumes and volumes about the value that each and every one of us carry before God.
All right, so I'm all done the Church Home app. Love that, 6 minutes, and helps balance my head. The second part, go down to my office and I write some things down. All right, so I got this handy little booklet. Shinola makes really good little booklets and little leather casings. I'm writing a book soon. And so I keep a lot of my notes in here. Book notes, life notes. This is a new book. And so, as you can see, I like to write down every morning. Today's the 6th. So I would go October 6, 2021. And I just write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. And so it can be super simple, grateful for being healthy, grateful for my puppies. Number 3, I'm grateful for you guys.
A loopy line for the spiral.
Grateful for my supporters. And boom, it's that easy, but it really helps, and it helps, again, balance my brain for the beginning of the day. So that's done, 3 things I'm grateful for. Put that back in, and put it back here. Now that my mind is all balanced, I go and see Dr. Andy Chen. I see him 1 time a week for a weekly checkup. Let's go.
What's going on, guys? My name is Andy. I'm a physical therapist working out of New York City. And today with Devon, we're just trying to figure out more strategies to challenge certain positions that, 1, it's kind of difficult for him, but 2, we also don't want him to lose any fitness, right? The guy's bear crawled a marathon, he's gonna climb a bunch of fucking mountains, and he's a fucking athlete. So days that he's not able to train being explosive, days that he's not able to train any kind of structural integrity, he's just losing that. And we're just trying to maintain those qualities and even build on them.
I feel activating everything.
Yeah, let's go 5 more here. Maintain that wrinkle. Perfect. Try to get the hips through. Don't lose that. Look at the wrinkles. You see how it's kind of almost hard to get your hips all the way through if you maintain the abs? Yeah. Trying to get 10 seconds. Just want to see. Yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Now, same thing, eyes closed. Well, you can't be hopping on that. Okay, take a second. Let's see the right side. Just compare side to side. Good. We got 5 more on each side here. Curling your toes a lot, try to put pressure through your whole foot. What happens is if we don't use the calves and everything else, we tend to just curl our toes. 2 more. Good. Hips through. Nice. Hips up higher, don't sink the hip. Fight. Nice. Take a sec, Dad. Step, bend the knees. The same position we did when we were going side to side. There it is. Try not to lean the torso too much. Good. Perfect.
Oh yeah, that's feeling it.
Twist. If you don't get on the inside part of your foot, you don't actually ever load that foot well. So instead of landing and thinking like a spring and bouncing off, you're landing like stiffer. But the thing is, if you're too stiff, it just travels up to the next thing, which is the knee. Yep, heels drag down, but it doesn't actually move. This leg to your chest, arms by your side. Hips up. Good. Hips stay up, and then your heels come down. So you're not trying to move.
Explode out, you're just going up and down.
Controlling it up and down, yep. This is what I start with if people can't move their hips at all. Come down a little bit.
Oh.
I'm gonna slide this down a little bit more. Hit my hand with your right knee.
This is a cool little device. Rather than putting ice directly on your ankle, this is actually more efficient and better for you. So it's like water is in here and it flows through here, freezes. It's a special solution. So it doesn't create bacteria, I guess, like with the water, right? So it's like super clean, whatever. And then depending on what part of the body is sore, I would put this on. So my ankle just got off surgery. So you put this on like this, wrap it around. And you come up. Do that, and I try to make it pretty tight so I feel it a lot. And then elevate your foot, and that's it. And so I'll stay on this for about 30 minutes, depending on what body part. Just ice it up, decrease swelling, inflammation, and just chill. Building lean muscle, recovering your muscles faster, you gotta take protein shakes. Have to do it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You should be doing it. What we've created on ProMix actually, free. Just go on there, you start your calculator, ProMix protein calculator, and then you go through everything, who you are, about you, how tall you are, yada, 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 what's your body type. There's 10 questions. We're already halfway through, right? There's 10 questions. It's gonna tell you the exact protein you should be taking in whole foods and taking in protein every single day. For me, I should be taking about 59 grams of protein on the day, and maximum amount of protein from supplements should be 21 grams. So you can do the simple math. I'm gonna try to take 21 grams of protein right now. So what does that consist of? Whole milk. I like whole milk. I grew up on a farm. It's good for my stomach. I like it. We then go to protein. This is vegan Canadian protein. 99% of supplement companies get their vegan protein and vegan peas from China. We get ours from North America. Gives you another reason to support the US brand. Then I put in the little greens. All right, this green is Biome. Pretty good stuff, probiotic. Then for energy, coconut manna. I actually used to take this. I used to take this during the bear crawl for sustained energy. So I do about a scoop of that. And then we'll go frozen frozen fruits. I kind of just scoop it out. These are frozen berries. Blueberries help speed up your metabolism. I love blueberries. Don't make a shake that you don't like, because then you're just gonna eventually not take it. So try to make something you like. And then collagen. Collagen's really, really important, especially not only for recovery, your hair, your skin, but also I'm recovering my ankle right now. So I'm overdosing with collagen. So I'm actually gonna put 3 scoops of this in. Bang, a lot of collagen. Boom. Now I would normally put ice in, but I don't need to because the berries are already frozen. So that's how I make that. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about my most favorite ingredient. Honey, let's go. There's a cool little thing, here we go. I just love honey. I almost forgot, jeez, would have been bad. I put a lot of honey in. Now they say, there's no true facts on this, but local honey can help desensitize you from allergies because you're basically taking the pollen and it helps. I don't know, there's some science behind it, so I don't know what that is.
Carry the 2, changing its atomic isotoner into a radioactive spider. F you, science.
But I love honey. So I put that in, and then this little bad boy, bang. All right. And that's a shake. Look at the texture, it's perfect. You can drink it like this, or I like a little crunch, just like a salad, you want your croutons, just like a shake. I put these puffs on. Sometimes you put them on yogurt. Sometimes, you know, you put them in your shake, but it just adds a little crunch. That's 10 grams of protein right there, just with the crunchiness. So, amazing. It's so delicious. So now, obviously I'm in the sauna, and you know, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm in this thing minimum 5 days a week. For me personally, this helps me recover faster. I've seen a massive difference in when I use a sauna during the week and I train hard, and when I don't use a sauna in the week, maybe I'm traveling and I don't have access to it and I train hard, I'm much more sore. I believe that the most important part about the sauna is, 1, you're sweating, right? It's healthy to sweat. 2, it creates a little bit better blood flow. It helps me warm up, right, before the workout. So, you know, I'm not going into a workout cold. My body's naturally, you know, warmed up. And then I guess, you know, it's just good for my mind. It's kind of like a meditation part for me as well. I get to kind of sit in here, gather my thoughts in this hot box, and, you know, it just helps balance. So it's not just for, you know, body and emphasizing recovery, but it's also for the mind, which I'm big on, and a healthy mind, healthy life, you know. I don't know if that's a saying, but I just made that up. But that's kind of what I think, right? You gotta have a balanced, healthy mind, and that's what this really does for me. Now, when I come in here, this is my process. I usually put on the sauna. This is a sunlight and sauna, 3-person. It takes maybe like 30 to 40 minutes to warm up. So if I wake up in the morning, I'll usually walk downstairs, put it on, go do a coffee, kind of go get my thoughts, write in my journal, etc. And then kind of come back to here. And I actually normally sit in here for about an hour. Now this sauna gets to about 150, 160 degrees. I'm gonna put the time back up, which isn't that hot in the grand scheme of things. 150, 160 degrees isn't too hot. I might boil a glass of water or a bucket of water, put it in here to kind of get the heat up a little bit more. But overall, I'll stay in here for about an hour-ish. And then once I'm done, or around that hour, I actually head over to this cold shower, which I'll show you after this. All right, been in here for about 45 minutes. Walk over here, and rather than the cold plunge, just because we haven't put one in here yet, one temperature and it's cold, so we kind of shimmy rigged this. I don't know if is shimmy rig a word. Shimmied it together, and it's just sorry. It's really just a hose and then like a shower head, and it's pretty cold. I mean, it's outdoor temperature water, so I would say, I mean, it's cold water, maybe 50 degrees, maybe. I mean, it's pretty cold, and so right after the sauna, put this on, and I'll come, and I don't want to get this all wet, so I'll just hold out. But I'll kind of just stay in here for about a minute or two. I'm just sitting here. It's cold. My body actually, it wants to like tense up. I try to just relax, focus on a little breathing, and just get used to it. Try to make my body comfortable in this super uncomfortable situation. It's not only cooling my body down, but again, it's being comfortable in uncomfortable situations. Sitting here for about a minute until I feel comfortable. I'll usually get out. So it's usually, I'm starting to talk a little normal now. This is normalizing. I'm feeling good. Maybe we're at a minute or so. I'm just sitting here, get it on the back of my neck. Now, I think the difference between this and a cold plunge is this is running water, cold, cold, cold. You're obviously not immersed in it, but I still think it has somewhat the same effect. So now, after this, I'll go upstairs. We'll do the hot salt bath. Woo! All right, nice and good. All right, so filled up the tub. Not a lot of people know this about me, but I take a bath every single morning. It's my mental, my meditation. Pretty simple. Oh, almost broke my ankle there. Fill up the tub. Pretty warm water, but not like scorching hot. I put a little Aesop in there. Squirt that in. Right? I don't know, maybe like 10 squirts or so. And then my Epsom salt is running out, but this is just like regular Epsom salt that you can get at the store. I just like putting in these things. Kind of like that. Bang, bang. And then we get in. You thought I was gonna be naked. That's crazy. That is nuts. This isn't OnlyFans. All right, so, oh yeah. Now this feels amazing. I highly recommend everyone taking a bath every single morning. Sometimes I listen to Bible verses. Sometimes I listen to podcasts in here. Sometimes I just keep it quiet and just kind of gather my thoughts. But before about 7 or 8 a.m. every single morning, the sauna, the bath, the church home, I really try to get a lot of the recovery done in the morning, and then we'll show you a little bit more kind of throughout the day. But I kind of immerse myself in this. And depending on what part of the body is sore, if it's my legs, I'll sit up and really just let these soak. Staying here for about 20-30 minutes. Maybe massage my quads a little bit. Massage the calves. If it's my upper body, I'm kind of just here and I immerse everything up to my neck. Kona comes and visits me. She always tries to, drink the water, which is probably not healthy. Try and take the salt baths. She gets trippy. This is a really cool brand, Sea Salt Body Wash. But this is the, Kona. There's people watching. So this is actually really insane how this thing works. Ugh. So it's like this little salt ball. Ready? Watch this. This is nuts. It just like fizzes.
What is this? This is a chemical burn.
And you put this in, and this provides salt, more salt for the bath, and it smells amazing. I'm telling you, it really helps balance your mind. It helps speed up recovery. Recovery is your best friend. You got to make time for it. You live a better life, from a health span perspective. How healthy are you living, right? Throughout your life, not just how long you live, but what's the quality of life that you're living, right? And these simple things. I just inhaled it through my nose. Whew. Oh my gosh. I just got Epsom salt in my nose. I hope all these recovery tips helped. There's actually more recovery tips that I have, but these are like the basic ones that I do throughout the day. Please leave comments below on what you guys want to see. I'm here for you guys. We're going to do a video regardless every week, every Tuesday, so if, you know, we can make you guys happy and give you guys any tips, life, business, recovery, training, you know, inspiration, whatever will help fuel your guys' life. That's what we're here for. So much love.
We vibing under the city lights. Wherever the wind gon' take us.
Make sure you take your shirt off, though.